We have information from three different imported files. One is a comma separated vary file, one is an Access database, ACCDB, and another one is a text file, extension TXT. And we imported all these files into Excel so we can see here the queries. And we actually changed one of the queries to what we needed. Now, if you look at the data, we have broker ID over here, first, last, and so on. So let's see if this broker ID 1656 Julius, if it's used in the transaction. We can see the broker ID column over here. So what we can do is we can we can relate these two tables by the common field, which is broker ID. Now, if you look in the clients, we have an account number, first, last name. So, for example, 1282 Eric Baker. And if we go back to transactions, we can see that account number and Eric Baker. So we can connect these two tables by the common field, which is account number. We're going to need this time an add-in is called Power Pivot. So let's go in the search box over here. I'm looking for COM add-in. And be sure you actually check the box next to Microsoft Power Pivot for Excel. Once you do that, you're going to have the Power Pivot option right there. To create all those relationships and a pivot table, let's go ahead and add all the information to the data model. So I'm going to select everything here and add to the data model. And then I'm going to do the same with the rest. Let's create the relationships now. We go to the Design tab over here and then create relationships. And we can choose from here the transactions. We see the account number over here. And remember, the account number is common in the transactions and the client info. So then we can push OK. If we go Manage Relationships, we can see it right here. And it says many to one. We can also see it by going to the Home tab Diagram View. And you can see here how one account number in client info can correspond with many transactions for the same account in the transactions database. Let's go back to Data View. And we are ready to create, go to Design, the next relationship. And this one would be from transactions, we have the broker ID. And then from the broker info, we have the broker ID. So let's push OK. Let's take a look now from the Home tab, Diagram View. And you can see here how one broker ID corresponds with many transactions for that broker ID in the transactions database. Time now from the Power Pivot to create a pivot table. So let's select pivot table and we want to go to a new worksheet. Let's move it to be the last one and let's name it Sales Analysis. Let's get the last name of the broker, so I'm going to check that box. Now from the transactions, you can see now how we have all these connected tables. We want to get the commodity, and let's move it to the columns. Let's get the selling price. Let's have the selling price formatted as accounting. So we go to number format accounting. And we would like to grab the date into the filters. You need to edit the labels properly, and let's go ahead and actually create a pivot chart. Just a simple cluster column. You can add a title to it, sales data.